This is an MSI Raider gaming laptop that's kind of expensive. It's $2,000. It's a little heavy. It's over 5 pounds. It runs a little hot. So why, oh why, would you want to spend up for this guy? We've got an answer for you, and I've got Demitris, our laptop specialist, to tell you why right now. Hi, I'm Andrew from Apt. This is Demitris, our laptop specialist from Apt, and this is the Raider GE67HX from MSI. It is a $2,000 gaming laptop that it seems like a lot to pay for something that's kind of big and kind of bulky, but it's actually a really cool laptop, Demitris, that, you know, we like, that we think is a good fit for some customers. So tell me, why do I want this behemoth of a machine?
Simply because of what you just called it. It's a behemoth. It's literally a tank. Okay. In laptop form.
So you can hop into it and siege cities. So which is very cool.
Well, you can create the cities with the graphics card.
Oh, nice. And stuff like that. Yeah, so there's some city sims and things like that. So it's got a good graphics card. It's a tank. It's got good specs.
Oh, amazing specs. 100%.
Okay, so tell me, so what about it makes it stand out over the gaming laptop crowd?
Well, one is the refresh rate. To start off with for the screen. It's a 240 hertz refresh rate. All right, so the way I explain that is, think of that image as moving 240 miles an hour on the screen, all right? How that equates to like gaming per se is that if we're playing Call of Duty and I'm using a television or a monitor that has 120 hertz refresh rate and you're playing me on this, you're gonna see me significantly faster than I'm gonna see you, which is gonna equate to more wins.
Okay, that's pretty cool. And even if I've never played the game and I'm like stuck looking at a corner, because of the refresh rate, I should still be able to dominate, right? I'm now, because of this laptop, a Call of Duty pro. Okay, I'm just gonna call myself that, dang it. Okay, so the refresh rate, and so from what I understand it, this is also an OLED display. Like, this is a display, forget the rest of the laptop, right? This is a display that would rival some of the best gaming monitors out there.
100%. So if you think of what an OLED display is, I usually use this example. Thinking that you have a screen, all right? Behind each individual pixel is a light, and inside that light is 10 lights. So it's super bright, and the colors that you're gonna see are gonna be accurate. So instead of you just seeing red, you're gonna see crimson red, you know, things of that nature.
So really precise coloration, but I'd imagine with all of those individual lights, you get unique contrast, right, between the lights and the darks.
100%.
You see much less blooming, probably, because you have those individual lights. That's pretty cool. So accurate colorization, more contrast, things like that. Again, to help with your gaming, to help with, like, I imagine it also would look really good when you're watching movies.
Oh, 100%. Even with like any television that you buy that's an OLED, you're gonna get the best possible screen display, so it just has that as well.
So high-end HD screen, high refresh rate, OLED, and it's 15.6 inches, so nice and sizable for you.
Yep.
Then if we actually, so we get to ooh and ah over the fireworks here, but then we get all of this down in here, the tank part of the tank.
Right.
So we've got an Intel Core i7 12th gen. Yep. We've got 16 gigs of DDR5. We got 1 terabyte SSD.
Yep. Nice
specs. What stands out to you? What's the spec here that like is really makes you think, oh, this is worth the money here, this is really gonna stand out?
I would definitely say the graphics card. It has a RTX3070 Ti. Let's say there's 600 and roughly 90 graphics cards that exist, and this one is definitely within the top 20.
But you only get one of them, right? You don't get 690 graphics cards. Where's the computer that gives me 690 graphics cards? I only get the one?
Yeah, that's all you need.
That's all you need, okay, well that's good. So, and I'm guessing with that graphics card I can run like high-end games. And let's say I actually don't know the basic controls of Call of Duty, but like, so what games would you want to play on this? Like, you get this home, what's the first game you're playing?
For me, It's going to be GTA 5.
Ooh, okay.
I love me some GTA 5. You know, even as far as like Microsoft Flight Simulator, you know, the game that you use to pretend like you're on a plane and kind of teaches you how to do that.
Fly wherever you go, and then if from what I understand, you have a certain amount of hours logged in Flight Simulator,
Right.
they'll just let you fly Southwest Airlines, right? You just like, we don't have any other pilots. Do you know how to use Flight Simulator? Go ahead.
Yes.
And then you can show this laptop to prove it, and then boom, you're in the cockpit, you're taking the plane, whole new career. That's pretty cool. I don't know, to me, my cameraman Prince might be sick of hearing me talk about Elden Ring, but like I would want to boot this up on here and just like see that massive open world with the nice screen, and yeah, having the dedicated graphics card I think makes a huge difference, right?
Right, and speaking of like Elden Ring,
Okay.
the fact that it has like the ray tracing, that's gonna also help as well. So like how we normally walk past a lake, and then how you see the reflection and the lighting that goes off the lake, it's gonna look realistic. That's why when you see the commercials with the games and they're walking in and you see the cutscenes, it looks like a movie. That really helps with it.
So that much more immersion, because even everything down to the reflections in the water and the buildings and everything like that are realistic. Okay, so it's got some like forward-proofing stuff like Wi-Fi 6E, which is the most current edition of it. It has Windows 11 Pro. It has a 16.9 aspect ratio instead of a 16.10.
Right.
Does that? I mean, I just read that like 16.10 is becoming more popular in laptops, right? And whereas this one is 16.9, is that something where I'm going to notice a difference, or is that?
Not necessarily, no.
Okay. All right. Okay. So then, tough question for you. So this guy, I know, you know, because of the size of it, right? There's not going to be a ton of battery life. You're getting this for its power. You're getting it for that high-end gaming graphics card. So at that point, $2,000 in, why are you getting this laptop instead of just, you know, forking over a similar amount of money for a similarly capable gaming PC? I imagine if it's a desktop, you might even be able to spend less. So why this guy?
Well, one, mainly for the portability. You can always leave this plugged in. If you think about your desktop, in order for it to work, it has to be plugged in anyway. So you're not really losing there. Another thing is that what they're known for is a thing that they call cooling boost. They're at the cooling boost 5. So that means the actual pipes on the inside are a little bit thicker, and then it makes the fan stronger, so it cools it down when you're really, you know, going hard on gaming or building games of a 3D nature.
Okay, cool. Well, building games of a 3D nature, that would be kind of cool. You mean there are people that actually make the games I just play? That's pretty, you know, neat. And then they need machines in order to do it. So that's cool. So like not just for gamers, but like possibly for the creative sort as well.
Exactly.
And I'd imagine things like those basic specs, like 16 gigs of DDR5, 1 terabyte SSD, that's plenty for productivity apps, right?
Oh, 100%. And parents, by the way, even though it is a gaming laptop, they can still use it for school.
Ooh, okay. So you can both learn and play on this. That's right. Work and play, you get all the things done on there. Okay, so talk to me, what other things stick out here? Any other features that really stand out to you to make this guy special?
Well, to me, I would say, for me personally, it's like more into the ports. So it also has a Thunderbolt 4. So a Thunderbolt 4 can transmit audio, visual, as well as Wi-Fi. And then on top of that too, most people like to have a hard line, which means you plug the internet cable directly in, which gives you a better bandwidth. So you're not gonna have to worry about the Wi-Fi dropping. You can plug directly into it. So when you're making projects and you're doing stuff, it doesn't slow you down. That Thunderbolt 4 that I just talked about can run 2 4K monitors at 60 hertz.
Whoa. And
it can run 1 8K monitor at 60 hertz.
So the one port can run 2 different monitors?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fancy. It almost feels like a magic trick to me, right? Like you take the one port, you turn it into 2 monitors. It's like, you know, and then you go like that. So I don't know.
And
I almost messed up the magic trick.
The HDMI as well too.
Okay, so an HDMI, right? So we're doing our homework here, right?
That's right.
So we've got the headphone jack. We've got sort of a basic. It looks like USB-C. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's
you got it right.
Okay.
USB-C.
And then this is a basic USB. We've got the power cord. There's some ports on the back here to
That's the Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt, the HDMI. This is what you were talking about. And then, oh, what's that guy?
This right.
That's a Thunderbolt.
That's
Great.
right.
Okay, cool. And then a couple more USB-Cs and an SD card slot reader. Okay, so, and then it obviously has a backlit keyboard as well. And this guy can like shine and be different colors and things like that.
100%. Yeah, you can customize the colors to your liking.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if playing a game and doing your homework isn't enough for you, you can make your keyboard glow in different fashionable colors. And like you walk into a room and you're like, does your keyboard glow purple? Because mine does. And then you can really like show off that way. Okay, cool. So this, again, is a great laptop for both work and play. And if you want to check it out in person, we have it on display here at the App Store in Glenview, Illinois. You can also check it out online. And if you come into the store, you get the bonus of possibly meeting Demitris, who will be happy to answer your questions. So call us, check us out online, come on down, check out the laptop and take it for a test drive and see if it's right for you. Because if you're looking for a high-end laptop that really has the power to play modern games while still letting you get stuff done, it just might be the one that fits you best. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.